Hey everyone, back again with another fan here. This is my other acquisition from Chandrew. I do have one more to shoot that I gotta do a little work on before I test it or put it up. But this one here is a Sanyo, a top mount Sanyo spinner. We could call it a top mount spinner. Basically like a Dayton Lasko, or some called this a Japanese Lasko. I think they're all Japan imported, these Laskos and Sanyos. But this is basically the Sanyo top mount. Non-ornate, I call it, because it doesn't have the scrolled S, or that scrolled vent faceplate like the one behind it does. But this one has got the fake vents similar to like a Newtone Veranda Deluxe, where it's got vents, but they're actually covered solidly. So yeah, this is another one I've always been looking for. I found the ornate version, which is behind, but I've been looking for this particular face vented type one, or a fake vent, for a while, or I say non-ornate. So let's give this start it with low. This the string, or the pull chain, does go low, medium, high, like many Casablancas with 3-speed pull chains do. Okay, so one thing to know is that these, being a coil tap type speed control with the pull chain, doesn't give the best low. It's rather a fast low. So let's check the watts. 41, almost 42 watts. Power factor of 1. 389. I'm going to go with I'll go with 390, just as an average or so. 390 divided by 4 blades. So 97.5, so I can round that up and say 98 RPM. Well, this is a 48-inch as well, but this is still a little bit fast for a low speed. Yeah, it's a bit fast. The one behind it is running on a capacitor-based wall control, so I get more of a slow low out of it. I'm thinking about seeing if I could up that one a little bit, maybe go with a 5, 8, and 13. So let's see. So oh yeah, I did tack it out. So here's medium. .54 amps. So a little more of a 2/10 jump right there. Oh, 68, 61 watts, 60.8. So go with 61 watts. Still a power factor of 1. Let's run the tachometer on this one. 602. I'm going to go with 602. Calculator here. I got a calculator right here. 602 divided by 4 blades. So that's 150.5. So 150.5 RPMs for revolutions a minute. So that's kind of a fast medium, but that's not bad for a medium right there. Really isn't. And I'm feeling air off it. So let's kind of got a winding sound. Here's high, by the way. 0.77 amps. It's actually going pretty fast though. Don't know, I did not see a rating on here, so let's just see. Since but it's actually flying. This one's really flying. 7.6, so 78 watts. And yep, the power factor dropped almost down 1/10. So over 3/4, but not quite 90%. So it's not quite a power factor of 1. So, and okay, and let's see what the RPMs on this one is. 844, 839, and okay. We'll average it out to 840. Go with 840 on this one, so 840 divided by 4. What do 840 divided by 4 blades? So 210, so which looks about right, and it's going the speed of a residential, just a little over 200 RPM, which is a typical residential fan on high. Most residential models are about in the 200 RPM range, maybe a little close to or maybe a little over. So now let's take the anemometer here, which is this thing here. Turn that on. And I'm gonna get under it. $590. I'm getting 590 with this thing of the wind speed that this anemometer is measuring. So I'm going to take, let's see, 48 inches, 12.57 times 590, and I'm getting from just an ideal CFM reading of like 7,416, so yeah, just 7,400 CFM, which feels about right. So it's up there. It's not quite 8,000, but yeah, this is not really an accurate test. Well, it's an idea, but it's not an exact CFM or cubic feet a minute. But it is, I can feel some air on it. I'm definitely feeling air with this one. So I measured the RPM on this one. I'm starting to wonder about the one behind. I might want to compare. I could turn that one up. I'm going to turn that one up to high. Let's see. I'm just going to measure the one behind it for grams here. So this one's going pretty fast. Let's see what I get out of this one. I'm going to check the capacitor. So this one's 702, 703, 710. Probably climbing up to speed. Let's see. 718. I'll go with 718. I'm measuring the one behind just to compare, because this one seems to be moving faster. I'm going to check on that one. Maybe test the capacitor. It might be a little low, or maybe drifted down and doesn't quite function as well under load. So 718 divided by 4 blades. So that one's under 200 RPM, and it's measuring 179.5 RPM, so close to 180. Interesting. All right, time for spin down. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that one because this one's not too high up either, so I want to see what it's rated. So I don't know if they give a current rating on here. This is one. Let's see if this is reversible. I can't. This one does not have a reverse to it. Okay, so it appears that this one does not reverse. But I just want to see, is there a possible current rating? See anything at all? Yeah, I don't really see anything. Yeah, I really don't see any. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, well, I don't see any sticker that I can read that gives a current rating on here. So, since there's no reverse, I'm going to go with the decade box, which is this right here. And let's see where it starts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it started on 4. Okay, so this is 4, so this one is going slower than, because I thought the one behind it is on a 4-7-11 control. I think this might be picking up speed, so it's... Okay, at first I thought it was slower, but it was actually, I think it's going the same speed as the one behind it. 0.2 amps. So I'm going to go with 5 on here. I'm going to give it up, let it get up to speed because let me see if a 5-8-13 may be a little more better for it. Yeah, that's more like a low. I think I just never got into changing out the control, but first let me see what this one does. I want to check something on there. So 5 is perfect for a low speed. If you want something that actually does something, here's 6. Seven. So this is what the see. I want to see what this one does. So I wonder if that one behind is down drifted, because I just moved that one up to 7 on a 4/7/11. So, and it's moving a little slower than this one on 7. Well, definitely. Here's 8. So 5 and 8 so far. 5, 8. Eight, 9, 10. Want to give it a chance to get up to speed. So I could use a 4/7/11 on this one. I may get a slow low, but at 7 I already get kind of a faster low medium. Here's 11. And this is more like a medium, so this one has a better speed range on the 4/7/11. Here's 12, 13, okay, so I'm gonna wonder, I'm gonna hit the high switch and see if there's a difference to see if a 5, 8, and 13 will work on this. Oh yeah. Okay. 14, 15, 16. Let's see if 17 goes over. This is 17. I'm gonna hit the high switch. Yep, I am over at 17. Definitely no 8, 12, 20. Let's just see if it goes over anymore. I'm going up to 20. Yep, it just, so it's hit a resonant frequency. Yeah, this, I kind of figured this one would, because my other one back there, I can't remember where, but it's fairly low. So this one performs a little differently. And then here is solid state. Let's see if this is going to be noisy or quiet. Amazing. It's, I would call this, I think this is bedroom quiet. Just kind of has a little bit of a wind up to it, which it does anyways on the factory speed, speeding it up, so not really loud. I'm impressed. It does have some sound to it. It's not silent, but it's definitely not harsh either. It's not quite living room quiet. I still think it's bedroom quiet. I know some say not to use solid state on the 16-pole motor, but this one seems to do really good. I am very surprised. I'm impressed. So the last test on here is 0 to high. Let's see what kind of inrush I get out of it. Okay, so 8.3 is what it went up to. So this has got a big inrush. And I remember what it drew on high, which was like 77. It dropped down to 0.75. All right. So that's all I have for this Sanyo Lasko here. This top mount Sanyo. So I want to thank, of course, the sponsors. And the first primary sponsor of mine, I just love to do the idea of PowerMate. Which, since I have some here, PowerMate. So it's the PowerMate canister vacuum company. When one motor isn't enough, you should have two. One for carpet sweeping and the other for suction. The other sponsor is Jonas Organs and Doorbells, because they are marvelous and magnificent. They are marvelous doorbells. And, of course, Connor with Reese's Pizza. Be sure to eat your pizza. And by My Kids Obsession, which is okay, which is to teach you that there's nothing wrong with having interests like this here with fans or with vacuums or anything else that's not thought of to have. So I think that's all. And actually, no, it's not all, because I am now going to also endorse Sperry. It's my favorite drink of fan collector's choice is Sperry. And it is very good here. So that's all I have for this fan here. So keep on watching and subscribing. And buy PowerMate.